Hello, how are you all doing?
Hey.
The Thursday McBRICK stream. And tonight we've got on Tech Productions and Sky O'Connor. I have to point down that way. How are you both doing tonight?
Great.
Yeah, thanks for having us on.
Oh, thank you for coming on, because I know you've got yours, haven't you, Si? You've graciously moved yours back actually half an hour for my stream, haven't you, as well? So that's really good.
For yourself and Sarah, because we all have to be friends.
Yeah. There's only so many hours in the day we can all go on, isn't there, as well? So we end up, there's going to be some crossover and clashes, but we'll just try and keep it to a minimum, and then everybody's happy then, isn't it? So
exactly.
Yeah. Say hello to people in. We had very early on, an hour ago, we had Jewel Face saying hello. And we got Lorraine Fox O'Connor. How are you? And Mama Lego's in. How are you doing? And we got OBR in. And everybody's saying hello. And how is everybody doing? So, yes. Oh, and now we've got Bricky Ty in as well.
Hey, Ty.
Is this a chill stream? Oh, yeah. Bricky Ty was with me on watching me on Sunday when my chilled stream, the second one on the trot, was not chilled whatsoever. I was trying to build the 501st and simultaneously record for the speed build.
Yeah.
My phone stopped after about 3 minutes of footage.
Oh, no.
So I had to dismantle it all and restart.
That's
not good.
So I'm hoping this one will be more chilled, because I'm not trying to build.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, you got to just take it easy and have one chill day.
Yeah, I was trying to save time, multitask, and but that was the second time it failed on me. So the week before, it just catastrophically failed on me. And then when I actually wanted to rebuild it the second time, my phone had decided to, instead of being portrait, decided to do it vertical.
Oh,
so I had to then edit it on Premiere and hope for the best, but luckily it turned out. So yeah, have you guys had any horrible experiences in the last couple of weeks?
No, I mean, the worst thing that happens when I'm recording is the battery goes low, or I use iMovie, so it has to be on the screen. So if you get a message saying your battery's going to go low, it stops uploading. So you're like, oh, for God's sake.
Mm-hmm.
But I always just plug it in when I'm uploading there.
Yeah, best way. How about you, Tech? Have you had any catastrophes in the last couple of weeks with YouTube and whatnot?
More so the fact that I just haven't done a video. That's probably my biggest because I've never done a video since the turn of the year. So, yeah, I keep saying like, oh, I got to do it, I got to record it, but then I'm just like on streams, like hanging out with people and on calls and stuff, which I really enjoy doing. So I'm not like bothered in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, no, I do need to start uploading. So I think from February, I'm going to really, really start and try get like a couple of uploads in a week. And yeah, so just trying to get back. The thing is that and it's like a poor excuse, but because I've not been working loads, I've not had, like before Christmas, I was working like fairly consistently, fairly regularly. And I was in like a really good routine of it. But since coming back after Christmas, just naturally work is quite slow. So I haven't really had that sort of schedule or kind of habit. So I need to get back into it.
Yeah, because I mean, last time I saw that you'd done a video where I got notified, it was actually your Christmas haul, and I got notified on the 2nd of January for that one.
Yeah,
go through YouTube's notifications on that one.
So I did the thing with Greg, the live stream, and then the video on his channel. But yeah, so there's some live streams that I really want to do. I've got quite a few sets to build imminently. So there's like some clone sets and some droid sets that I want to start building, because I want to do the army videos for those. So it's just kind of getting motivated and trying to push on, really, I think.
Lovely. And we've got Cabbage in the house and ready for a magic trick, everybody. Got Cabbage face on the screen. How are you doing, mate?
Hello, guys. How you doing?
Hey, dude.
man.
Good.
Yeah.
How's your day been? And have you had any YouTube catastrophe? Because we've asked these two if they've had any YouTube catastrophes recently. We might as well ask you the same question, man.
Other than like uploading not going right and stuff, not particularly. No.
The usual, really. Then, isn't it?
Yeah. Notifications don't work, like you were saying, mate. They don't work.
No.
They're rubbish. You turn them on for people, and you get it about 2 days later. You know.
Yeah. And it's like all the algorithm works on like if you've got a video and you put it out there, your first hour is crucial, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah.
So your first hour is the most crucial time where everybody who's got a notification, if they all come in, then it throws it to everyone. But if it's not going to throw it to anyone who actually subscribes and notifications on, how are you going to do that?
Yeah. The important thing is to tell your subscribers to hit the bell and to remind them, and then the bell's on forever.
Yeah, because you've got to turn the bell into always, not just the middle one. I can't remember what the middle one says. I think it's most important or something, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's some notifications, then all notifications, isn't it? Something daft like that.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's very strange how it works. But
yeah. No, but Cabbage, you've been quite active on the YouTube lately, haven't you? Because we've been seeing every week we've had the stand-ins and stuff. And
I've been doing my stop motion every week, and I'm trying to do stuff not every day, but most days. Even if it's a load of nonsense, I'm still trying to put something up.
We noticed a return to the toilet as well.
That weird video stuff. I don't know what that's all about, but
it's mad, that video stuff. Yeah. We can talk. We'll probably talk about that a bit later on because we've got McBRICK joining us later as well. So
I think he's quite a fan of that, isn't he? I think he's
it's going to be quite a different stream tonight because we've got you guys on for the first half hour, haven't we? And then you're hopping off to get prepared for your one. But while you're hopped off, we've got Clicker coming on, so it's going to be a bit of a swapsy round here, so it's pretty good.
I can start off for McBRICK by saying I'm a fan of video as well. I mean, and what everybody has to try and remember is it's not about the technology, it's not about the app. If you like the Lego, buy the sets and support the new sets, because Lego are spending money on new molds and they're spending money on the whole thing. They're not spending money on the app is free. You're not losing out. Do you know what I mean? So if you see something like go and buy it, don't think about the app. If you're into that kind of thing, use the app, have a go and play with it. It's not going to break your arm. Do you know what I mean? So
I think I used the Hidden Side app once.
Yeah,
but I got Hidden Side sets because I liked the Hidden Side. So
yeah, exactly. I played around a lot with the Hidden Side app, and even when they updated it, like they had a multiplayer and stuff, so your other family members could take part, and it was pretty good. Like if you're into technology, you'd get into it. But the prints of the tiles and the stages and everything, they're really, really cool. And there's about 30 things to come in total.
Right.
Wow. The minifigs are quite nice, I must admit.
I really do like the minifigs.
That rabbit freaks me out. I still think it freaks me out, and I want it for that reason. I must have that freaky rabbit. But yeah, some of the tiles look really good, don't they? I mean, it was my girlfriend that was saying to me, like you get some of them, stick them up as like posters in the city building stuff. So it'll look pretty good as well. Yeah, definitely going to be doing that sort of thing.
The weird thing is, a lot of us have heard about this. We were convinced we were getting minifigures of pop stars.
Yeah.
Like that was what we were led to believe, that they were going to be pop stars. So you get Limas, and the Ice Cream Man's amazing, though.
I love the Ice Cream Man. Yeah,
cool.
Also.
And he looks like the Ice Cream Man from the Lego movie, too.
Don't a lot of pop stars have their own licensing? But
yeah.
They have their own, not just from their music label.
Yeah, well, a lot of business people like that set themselves up as their own company.
Yeah.
So it's not just through Universal. You'd have to go through Britney Spears Incorporated or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. So it'd be quite hard to have like a Lady Gaga or something, because she probably trademarked herself and all that stuff,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That'd be a meat minifigure, wouldn't it?
A meat one.
a steak minifigure. You got that one, Lady Gaga.
Yeah, you probably dress her in anything she does, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Or nothing.
Crazy.
telephone walking down the road. Oh, there's Lady Gaga again.
I'm quite interested to see what the app's like, though, if it is just like a rip-off of TikTok or not, you know?
There's production thing. Yeah, I mean, I don't think Lego wants anyone to kind of call it Lego TikTok. And I'm quite interested to see what it does. You know, the whole scanning and stuff. You're able to create them doing dances and stuff. So it's going to be really interesting, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's different.
I think like, I don't know if I necessarily use it, but I think there's definitely people in the Lego community on YouTube that will make some really good content with it from like the early things of what we've seen. So that's going to be like fresh. Listen to see what people sort of come up with that. I feel like we'll be seeing a lot of shorts that incorporate the video style, which will be really interesting. Like I said, I don't know if I'll necessarily jump in on it, but yeah, no, it'll be interesting to see.
Speaking on shorts, I've asked some other people. I've asked you, Cabbage, and I've asked Martin before. But Si, how are your shorts going at the moment? Because mine just dropped and just nothing started moving onto the shelf at all.
Yeah, I mean, the last few I've done haven't. I don't think they've reached 1,000 views.
No.
So I don't know if it's saturated or I just got lazy and could see. I changed kind of strategy and was kind of making a review, and putting it out, and then after turn your phone off. So I'd make a review video and put that off because review videos never do well for me. Aliens.
I think we said something bad. I think the broadcast has been interrupted. The government are watching.
I've made some of the shorts just as a kind of a short intro to get people to watch the review, basically.
Yeah.
Because I haven't tried to make any Mario ones or anything since the other one went mad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then you get 1 million views, Si.
2.5.
Whoa.
So who's counting?
2.5 million. Who's counting?
I did say you got that many views on that video, and then your next 1,000. That's obviously
YouTube. All of the ones after that did go like the Harry Potter one's 11,000, and you know some of the others they're all over 1,000. But the last 3 or 4 didn't even hit 1,000. I did nothing on them, like I just filmed them, threw them up as a promo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think still it might have something to do with, like you say, saturated, and they've obviously changed something.
Yeah, definitely.
In some way, haven't they?
Yeah, I mean, it's not even released as a product yet. It's still in beta.
Yeah. It's really strange. My pod racer one I done about 5-6 months ago. Suddenly today it's just picked up a load of views.
Wow.
Right.
So weird.
And now it's just died off again. And it's like I don't know. It just really seems really random. Like had a spike today of 2,000 views today.
That's amazing. That's good.
Maybe it has a recycle on the shelf.
Well, maybe more people are doing it, so the cycle might take a lot longer to come back around.
But the Mario,
I've left on the ones that didn't do anything because just in case, like you say, just in case they do go on at some point.
Oh yeah. Well, I'd never take a video down. I mean, as you say, you'd never know when it might get some sort of interest. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right. So it's better to keep it up. I mean, they always say, don't they? Like some of the bigger YouTubers who've come before, they say, don't ever delete a video because all your watch time and views and everything go with that video. If you do, always just put it as hidden. So you have to provide a link or whatever, or private it. So,
are you close to kind of your markers, Si, or are you still? You can have an advertisement, or whatever you call it, monetization. That's the word I'm looking for.
No, about 2,500 hours away.
Okay.
Well, I'm only doing it since when? Since March.
Oh, okay.
So it's not even a year. So that's why I'm doing live streaming. So, but if I'd have been live streaming from the start, maybe. But I had like 1,000 hours without live streaming anyway.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's good.
Yeah, you see, when there was the whole production problem with Lego, Europe getting them and America, I've like loads of Star Wars videos that were getting thousands of views like straight away, and that was for me was crazy because I only had about 200 subscribers. So like I was like, wow, this Knights of Ren stuff and everything else was just going crazy. I was like, well, this is pretty cool.
Wow.
So a bit away.
Yeah, you'll get there though. Live streaming seems to be the right way to do it, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
If you can get like, 50, 30, 40 people watching a live stream, your hours get some good hits, don't they?
Yeah, super mixed up for sure.
Yeah.
And a lot of your news videos as well would have fell under a minute, didn't they? A lot of your early news videos, so that wouldn't have then contributed to watch time, which is a bit of a stinker.
exactly. Yeah, like I kept them short on purpose, so people would watch them, rather than kind of like going on and on and on.
Yeah,
Especially being a new person, you have to take a gamble, keep it short to get someone to listen. Like Greg from London Bridge Bricks, he used to listen to my news things on the way to work every morning because it's just like a minute and a half or 50 seconds.
Yeah,
they went really well. A lot of those got a good lot of views. But as time went on, I'm kind of trying to get them a bit longer. Not the news ones. I'm going to get other videos longer,
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've started just cutting mine down to like 4 to 6 minutes, just depending on what it is, try condensing them down a bit just so if somebody watches it, they might watch more of it if they see that it's not too long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just try and get that average time up as well, because that's another factor in what helps your channel, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, loads of things.
It's a tough one to crack, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
I think it's this year so many more people have been added. I mean, I think all of us started last year, right?
Yeah.
For the most part, or at least got back into it for the most part. Really got into it last year. So I mean, it's such a busier time than it was say like this time last year.
How long have you been doing it for, Tech?
Well, I had a channel since like 2008 or 2009, but then I stopped in like I think my last video upload was like 2014, 2013, and then I started again in April, I think, last year. So I had about 600 subscribers, maybe just a bit more when I sort of come back to it. Part of me wished I had like just started the channel again and started from zero, because like I'm nowhere near the watch time, but like 950 subscribers, I think. So if I start putting out a couple of videos, hopefully I shouldn't be too long till I hit 1,000. But I'm hours and at like a couple of thousand, I think, at least away from the watch time. So yeah, I won't be getting monetized anytime soon.
I have no idea how far I am from anything. I'm about halfway there with subscribers, but I've probably only got about 200 hours or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm probably about 3,200 away from it, or 3,800 even.
It's quite strange, though. Like I was saying to Brick, like I'm on 139 now, but the other day I was on like 134. It seems to jump around quite a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You'll put a video out and suddenly you'll get 5 from it, and then you'll lose a couple. Then it's very strange how it all works. But as long as you're having fun, I guess that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Well, a few people have said that January is erratic for YouTube and not as much goes on. It just seems to go stagnant in January. Then it starts picking up again towards end of Feb, doesn't it? So
yeah, I think as well. Like I was talking to someone about this yesterday. Like with this situation at the moment, and it's like kind of like I said, no one's in a routine, so upload times are getting really hard to predict. The times that people are on YouTube are getting really hard to predict because people are like working from home and they might log on in their lunch break or log on just through the day and watch a video. Whereas before they wouldn't have had that luxury. They waited till they got home and then everyone was watching at like 5, 6, 7 o'clock.
yeah.
So I think that's throwing a lot of people off. Like you say
That's
about
a good point,
also.
Yeah, I mean that's probably what's led so many people to just start doing it. It's being at home, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's a
exactly.
bit like Lego ideas. I mean, at the start of lockdown, it was completely bombarded with ideas, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And now it's kind of slowed down a bit. where it's a bit more sensible. But yeah, when I first put mine up there, it was so saturated with ideas. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
They must have been getting 50, 60 ideas a day.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And that's why you had so many get into the max amount, like 30, 24, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and that really jumped up as well because the last review stage before lockdown didn't have that many go through, did it? It was like I think it was like 8 or something.
8 or 9, I want to say.
Yeah.
And then to jump up to like 26 or something, it was crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah, and then to only pick 1.5.
I know. Oh man,
ruthless.
Jesus. Has there been any word? Because there was the Sonic set that they were kind of still nothing been said. No.
I'm guessing they're working on the license, aren't they?
That's the only reason why I would think that.
They'll probably be more not being able to acquire a Sega license, but getting in the way of the Nintendo license.
Yeah, but Sega and Nintendo do games together now, so it's not really that problem anymore.
Sega just do software now, yeah. So
yeah, because you've got Mario and Sonic at the Olympics and stuff now, haven't you? So it's not like
great CMF series.
Yeah, it's not like the 90s where they hated each other,
Yeah.
But I'd love to see Sonic. It'd be so good.
That minifigure is really, because he was a Dimensions figure, wasn't he?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's quite expensive now. So.
And I hope they make it sets rather than this little toy thing,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flex.
I didn't realize how expensive he'd gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think since the Ideas project went in, that probably boosted him as well. People, it's crazy that the smallest thing can happen, or the smallest little reference to something, and then the price of things just skyrocket.
Yeah, it's weird.
It must be quite soon they do the next lot of Ideas. It must be the end.
So we should be hearing from it. So
Which they've got 36 to pick from, haven't they?
Yeah.
It's just mad. How do you guys feel about the kind of
35
with Lego Ideas? Do you think that the votes should go they should be like higher than 10,000 votes to get your thing submitted, or?
To be honest, having done a few, it's hard to get votes.
Yeah.
So the people that have got votes have done a good job to get them.
Mm-hmm.
So I think my highest is on 600, which is not bad.
Yeah.
I won't make 10 because the maths isn't right. It's not working out right.
Okay.
But I'll be happy if I made 5, or 1,000. It'd be quite a cool benchmark.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think 10's right, but then if they do make it more, they need to make it easier to vote.
Yeah.
At the moment, you've got to sign up, and that puts a lot of people off, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I post on Facebook, say like my train, I put it on a train group, and they're like, "Oh, I don't want to sign up for that."
Mm-hmm.
And you could get 1,000 votes from that, but they don't want to sign up.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you hit a link, you have to go, and you're not signed in. You have to sign in, and then you're not. Your link doesn't bring you to the ID, and then you have to go searching for it. And then you go, "I'm not gonna bother." Or you see something else, and you're like, "Oh, that's pretty cool."
Yeah.
But no, I think 10,000 is right, because as Cabbage says, it is hard to get. It sounds like it'd be easy to get 10,000 votes, but I mean, you'd have to do a lot of asking and promoting, and a lot of people still haven't heard of Lego Ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it seems to be kind of the same people that get to 10K because they've got that back in.
Yeah.
They've already made a set that's got to 10K, and then then they make another set, and they've already got that traction, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Which is fair enough. I mean, they could help Ideas by rotating the sets on the front page a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't seem to change at all.
Yeah, maybe it's the ones that they kind of want to push in a way.
Possibly, yeah. It's tough, and then they only pick a certain amount. But then hopefully this new, is it BricklLink or whatever it is, this new thing they've got going on might help some people. Is it BricklLink or Rebrickable?
Well, they acquired BricklLink.
Last
year.
Where they're going to put.
Yeah, are they putting the instructions up there? Are they putting?
You're going to be whole sets. They did it a while. They've done it a few sets. They've done it in the past. They did like a shooting gallery, some other little sets that were on Ideas that didn't quite make it. They released the sets, but only a certain amount of them.
Right.
So there's going to be sets about IPs. So only be like original sets. So nothing.
I think that would be a great place for them to, because it wasn't even branded Lego; it was branded Bricklink, and I think that's a great place for them to sell military sets. Because it's a market that they like. Anything with war or guns or whatever is going to sell. I mean, if you look at what's it called?
Kobe.
Brickmania.
Yeah. Or even Kobe.
Like,
the only thing is they can't with Bricklink because Bricklink is now owned by Lego as of last year. So Lego are going to take all the guns off
go under the radar with their own company.
Yeah. Well, in Brick Owl are a similar thing as well, though.
Yeah.
So
I think Lego are buy Brick Owl, aren't they?
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me.
The trouble with Brickmania, though, it's really expensive to get it over here.
Yeah.
Crazy. I looked at getting a Spitfire and it was like about 200 quid.
What?
And then the Kobe one was 25 quid, and it's not that bad.
Yeah.
So it's like it's complete. It's kind of like chalk and cheese. I wish it was made from Lego, but it's like the price is just crazy. I know they don't want to do military stuff, but to me, it's a massive market they could get money from.
Well, Brickmania are thriving. They've been around for quite a few years and established themselves as a huge part of the Lego community. They're very well known, even if not loads and loads of people are out there buying it. The people that do buy it are very, very loyal and buy a lot of it. So it's clearly doing well.
For me, they don't even have to do modern day stuff. They could just do World War II, World War One.
Yeah.
Then it's not current military vehicles.
Yeah.
But I don't think they'll ever change, will they?
I think they're too stubborn, and I think they had a chance with the Technic Osprey to kind of test the water, and they folded too quickly. And I think now, if they were to go back on it, it would be like, what's the point? If they go and release military sets next year or in a couple of years' time, then everyone's going, "Oh, what about the Osprey?" Like, it's just crazy.
Do you think that was down to the pressure, or do you think that it was a faulty item? Because
they said because of the military thing. So I have no reason to believe. I don't know. What do you guys
think?
Tough,
isn't it? Because I know the gearing does break, doesn't it?
Yeah, apparently there's not like I don't know the exact problem with it, but something to do with like the cranking mechanism. The gears can wear down quite easily. Apparently it's quite a simple fix though. Like it was more like an instruction error as opposed to an actual proper design fault, I think. But
they could have given a fix like they did with Wally. They didn't cancel him.
No, that's true.
Yeah, exactly.
Wally's neck falling down, so it was a cop out.
They had 4 people protest, didn't they? And that was it.
Thing is, though, how many people have actually bought it and built it? That's the question. There's probably only about 3 cases to think of. Everybody else has kept it in the box.
That's true. That's true. You can still get like 200-300 quid for it used,
really?
which is wild. But it's definitely one of those like cool stories in there.
To get it for 200 quid, for instance, used isn't massive amount of money really, because there's sets what we've previously had that were easily available that have gone past that mark anyway. Look at all of the modulars that have gone pretty much. Most Star Wars sets that desirable Star Wars set, they're all well over that price, and they were readily available. So that's not a bad price really.
It's come down the price. I mean, the UK seem to have a ridiculous amount of Ospreys. Like I know America is like really, really sparse.
I think that's probably Smiths what did it over here. Everybody was able to get hold of them.
Every Smith store got at least, or got 3, I think, or at least 3.
Wow.
And the scalpers just got on it and but
I don't think I'd open mine if I had one.
I'm not building mine either. I like the idea of having it built because it's one of those, and I struggle to part ways with mine, but like I don't think I'll ever build it because of the value in it. But it would be a nice set to have like in your collection built. on display because not many people are going to ever see it if you were to ever sort of show your things. I don't know.
What's in your boxes behind you, Tech? Am I allowed to ask? The unopened ones?
Oh, the unopened. A lot of a couple of them are unopened. That I think is the Hogwarts Express, and hopefully the Monster Book of Monsters promo. What else is in here? I think that Russian package has 2 of the 20th anniversary Slave ones.
Oh.
What else?
2.
All the way from Mother Russia.
Yeah, it's me and Putin. We sort of do that.
It's probably got Novichok in it.
I can't remember what's in the other stuff. I think in there might be a couple of the helmets. Like a lot of these are like in like sets that I've bought that I'm like putting away for like investments and stuff.
Oh, okay.
I recorded a haul video before Christmas, but half of the just after Christmas, and half of the I lost like half the footage, or I wasn't recording it or whatever. So I want to film it this weekend, hopefully.
Yeah.
I keep saying I'm gonna film it, but I just haven't. So I need to get it all out again, film it, and then I can put it up in the loft and get it out of here. But yeah, so I can't think of what else is in there really. But
the top one's definitely from Lego, though.
Pardon?
The top one's definitely from Lego.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the.
I've heard they've changed their packaging though. Is that true?
I don't know.
They haven't got the air balloon things in them anymore.
We'll find out.
Really?
Yeah, I saw a video of someone opening Ninjago City and it had no air balloons. It was just encased in cardboard. I was like, wow. It could be wrong. It might just be the Ninjago thing.
Ta-da.
Yeah, that was a lie. That video was a lie. What video did I watch?
Playmobil.
They might have tried doing it in other countries, though. Because we are from Belgium. So.
All right.
Nice.
Here's a nice set, that one.
So I don't even know if I want to keep it. I only bought it because I wanted the Monster Book of Monsters promo, which I think is either in there or is either in there. I'm not quite sure. That feels really heavy.
When did you order that? Last year?
That was the first to get the Monster Book of Monsters promo. Was it the first? Yeah, January 1st, wasn't it? Like midnight.
Yeah.
But they took mine's not. I think I got one of the smaller. I think I got one of the smaller packages like fairly quickly, but then the Hogwarts Express only come like last week, I think, because I think it was back ordered for quite a while.
And there it is.
That's what I really wanted. And then I think to get the Lego Ideas car.
Nice.
Yeah.
I just got this Tut.
Yeah, I want that Tut. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
To get over because the Harry Potter train is like $74.99, and they wouldn't accept that, so I just got this gearing. But yeah, so that's what that is. I should have a shiny bottle somewhere. I think.
That's a nice set, that one.
Yeah, I was when there was like rumors of it not coming to the UK. I was like so annoyed. People were saying like, "Oh yeah, they've released it in America, but they don't know anything about it in the UK. It's not happening." And then see it in there January 1st. I was like, "Okay, getting that." So I think I saw you had it, Cabbage, and I was like, "Yeah, I definitely need that. That's one that I really like the look of." So
yeah, I'd say it's probably my favorite. One of my favorite ideas sets. It's so good.
Yeah,
it's a hard build though, but it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Because so many clear pieces, it's like you lose them. It's like, where are they?
Yeah,
but it's really it's really clever, really clever.
Yeah, I think I might. Once I've done my sets for my army videos, I think that'll be one of the first ones I build and get on display because it is a really nice one.
Yeah,
get a couple of shelves up and get it on a shelf.
I think you can get a lighting kit for it as well, which would be quite cool.
Oh, that's cool. So
it goes under all the blue inside it.
Yeah. Have you guys done much lighting kits?
I've not done one at all. I'd like to. Mm-hmm. I want to try and work out how to light up the Colosseum somehow. That's my kind of
nice.
I've stuck fairy lights in the diner. It works. It looks like lights.
Yeah, no, it's not something that I've like. Part of me is like, it's purist. I don't want to like. It's not how Lego intended it to be. Like, I don't want to alter the sets. One set I will like definitely do it with is the Tron Legacy set. I'm speaking to Rogue.
Yeah.
Because the way it looks on the box is like it's like it has light bricks in it.
Yeah, that looks like it's struggling a little.
I've seen one with a sound thing as well. So when you turn it on, it makes the Tron sound and stuff. Yeah, I can find it on Instagram and link you to it.
If you see it again, yeah, definitely.
And for the Ecto as well. So when you turn it on, it does the Ghostbuster car siren.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah, it's so cool.
So cool. Yeah, so that's one that I would definitely do. The others I'm a bit like, do I, don't I? But I'm sure I'll find something to light up. Darth Vader's Castle is another nice one that I quite like the look of lit up. I think Darren did that.
Yeah.
I've still bought absolutely nothing from Lego. Well, I bought things from the supermarket and stuff, but I've bought nothing online yet because the promos all went before I could get there.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's been no promo since. And then I've looked at the promo for February and I'm just thinking, I might wait until March.
Yeah.
I might even wait until March.
I forgot to put that because it's a speedboat and something else at the moment, isn't it? You can get a free speedboat. I completely forgot to do it. I wasn't really that bothered. It's like a jet ski and a helicopter. I think I've got
but it's silly the way it's not automatically added in anymore. Like you've got a code.
Well, you choose which one you want, don't you?
It's a bit crafty though because they've just released those coins. And so to get all the coins and the case, you'd have to make 6 purchases. Out of principle, you're probably not gonna go and just buy something on there that's like the cheapest thing on there. You're gonna go buy something and you get like free shipping. So for us, that's like 50 quid or whatever. It's about £6 worth of VIP points, I think, for each code you do. You can't put more than one code in. And you can't put the can't put the promo codes in to choose which of those polybags you want if you want the VIP code. It's such a con. It's such a con.
I don't get those coins. I mean,
have you seen like there's a couple? I don't know if they've actually sold. BricK showed me earlier, but they're listed. There's one listed for 100, and there's one listed for like 150 quid.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll take 2.
Yeah.
Jewel Face is asking what the February promo is. It's the Year of the Ox in it, the buildable ox, and a little chocolate box and a flower.
The Valentine's thing.
Yeah. Well, then BricK T did a video, what's happening in Canada. Like, if you go into the store, you'll get this one. Well, that's not for us then. Us all being on a lockdown, we're not getting nothing from no stores.
I don't get the Valentine's sets. Who gives those to their other half? They'd be in so much trouble.
Well, they're collectible.
Well, I suppose so, yeah.
Well, all the seasonal things are always collectibles. So, but some of the older Valentine's sets were good, and then some of them have been really rubbish.
Yeah, this one's
like that ox. That ox looks weird.
Yeah, that ox is strange.
It's freaky. It's like that Jeffrey.
It's Jeffrey all over.
Jeffrey. Yeah.
That giraffe gave people nightmares. I'm sure of it.
I've got him somewhere still boxed. I dare.
Really.
It's horrific.
It just, you say them friend sets are dodgy, Cabbage. I mean, that Jeffrey set is another level of dodgy.
Yeah, it's not right, is it?
Not right at all.
But again, that's like quite a cool thing to have because like Toys R Us obviously like non-existent. I think most places now.
They're only back in Canada now again, aren't they? And that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, but because they haven't completely folded, they can move back into the US and stuff, and maybe eventually start moving back. But who knows? I don't think they'll come back to Britain anyway.
No.
They never did well for years before they closed.
Yeah, Smiths I think definitely has the monopoly now of stores, and I don't even think they're like absolutely thriving.
No,
you need to, and I think they've moved online, which was what Toys R Us kind of failed to do.
Yeah.
And that's why, and like Argos as well, apparently aren't doing great. So they're moving a lot of their, they're closing a lot of their stores and just becoming like a click and collect point in Sainsbury's.
Yeah.
Which I think makes a lot of sense.
Argos is so frustrating because they have like a set for like 20 quid and it's not available anywhere.
Never have it.
Yeah, and it's like, why bother? You know?
Yeah.
Well, do you know, I went into Argos and I asked them, I said, what's the story? You have all these sets and they're not available anywhere. And I don't know about you guys, but here they said they're not allowed to sell toys because they're not essential items. So I said, what about click and collect? No, we're not allowed to sell the toys. I said, she says, so you'll see that they're for sale, but you'll see you can't, what's the word, reserve them or anything.
Yeah.
That's strange. Yeah,
I understand that with normal toys, but with Lego, I don't understand the non-essential bit because my reasoning, it is all about keeping your mind together as well through this thing, and Lego does that. So keep Lego on the shelves because it keeps my mind from saying crazy things.
I have to split off, guys.
No problem, mate.
So I'll see you again. Thanks for having me on.
Well, thank you for coming on. And your stream's on pretty soon, isn't it, actually? Yeah.
Yeah, but stay here and come to me when Brick is finished.
Yeah, no problem. Cheers, Si.
See you guys.
Yeah, he's setting up that stream. So, yeah. Are you on that one tonight, Tech?
I will be, yeah. I'll finish up here whatever time. How long did you go for? Like hour and a half, something like that?
It's usually about an hour and a half. But Clicker said he was going to come on as well. So just whenever Clicker's going to come on, and then
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's cool.
I haven't heard from him, so I presume he's still coming on. But yeah.
Oh, he said 8 minutes ago.
Oh, there we go. And as if by magic, I'm looking at my phone. Oh, Brick Clicker.
I'm here just to say it.
How are you doing?
Not bad, thanks. How are you all?
Oh, very good.
How's things?
Good. Not much news going around. It's kind of just official stuff. No leaks. At least some leaks. Not much stuff.
It's end of the leak season, isn't it, for a little bit, and then that'll all start coming back again, won't it? Hopefully.
Yeah, end of Feb. The catalogue, I'm waiting for it. It'll happen. End of that.
You just got to sit back now and relax until all that happens again, and then you'll be working your butt off trying to get all the leaks out again. That sounds wrong in some way.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's gone a bit quiet actually from news, isn't it? It's a bit boring, really. But just video, and that was it.
So much recently.
And the Porsche today. Yeah, the Porsche.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of the Porsche? Are you guys car collectors? Are you? Or?
For me, a Porsche is such a boring car. I know there are a lot of haters here, but it's been the same shape for about 30, 40 years. So, but I kind of want it. So it's tough because it comes with, I think it's going to come with all those collectibles.
Thing is, though,
Yeah.
to reach without destroying everything. That's a task in itself. Thing is, though, we got that like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
It's just a bigger version, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I don't need it. I've got it. I've just got a shrunken in the hot wash version.
Yeah.
We can go convertible as well, don't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that does look nice. I'm like, I want to get I still need to pick up the Mustang.
It's a very good set.
Yeah, I'm weirdly not, like, I'm a completionist in a lot of things. Pretty much everything, actually. I'll be like, oh, if I get that set, I've got to get all of the whole sets. The cars, for some reason, or at least, I think with Speed Champions, I'm pretty much, like, sold on getting all of the 8-stud wide ones from here on out. But with the Creator Expert cars, I managed to be like really picky, so which is good. Although I do want the Ferrari F40, which is quite expensive now. I think that's one of the first Creator Expert cars.
Yeah,
and the Porsche is one that I'm really sat on the fence with. I'm like, it would look really nice with the Ferrari and the Mustang, but then at the same time, like you say, Cabbage, it's just not all that exciting.
No. I mean, Yeah, I mean, I know it's a classic car, isn't it? But you know, the Mustang. I think I'll probably get the Mustang first.
Yeah.
With the Porsche in general, have really took that "if it ain't broke, don't fix it" to the extreme, haven't they? Hey, we made a good car. Let's never change it ever.
Yeah, I suppose it works, but it's just a bit boring, isn't it? But I mean, even the old Fast and Furious Dodge, is that crazy?
Charger, yeah.
Or not?
That's technical, isn't it?
Yeah.
I do want that as well, actually.
But there's a few Dodges come out in different versions, aren't there? I mean, Ghost Rider's Dodge has just come out. The Dodge Charger has come out. That's like the same car in a different, smaller version, isn't it? Again,
and it was only, was it 2019 that there was a Dodge Twin Pack out?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was,
That's
still actually available in Tesco, that one, so it's not that long ago. It's really
yeah. So
it was one of the last ones that the 6 stud, wasn't it? I think.
Yeah, so it's there's definitely a few of them Dodge things kicking around. There's also going to be another Dodge Twin Pack, isn't there?
Allegedly, yeah.
Yeah, I think
that's the rumor.
Summer.
Was it not
like a big Charger, not a Charger. The the big pickup
Challenger.
Yeah, hopefully be a Challenger and an SRT, something like that. You know, proper race car and a.
We had a Chevrolet before, did we not?
We've had
2018.
Yeah, the blue one. You got me tagged.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
with the most stickers.
Camaro.
So many stickers. I cocked up them stickers so bad. The stickers on my one, you peel it off, and then the sticker and the actual like print were like almost two separate parts in places. So I need to order a new sticker sheet because they look atrocious. There's like
some of them are so small as well.
Yeah,
so I swear there's one on a 1x1 tile. I was like, why?
Just print it.
So, but I liked that car. I thought it was a really good one.
It's really nice. I like I said, I was just keen on getting the 8 stud wide ones, and then when I picked that one up for you, I was like, oh no, do you know what? I need that. It's a nice car.
I got that one today. So
nice. Yeah.
That's one of the
nicest because
like normally non-stickered ones, which is weird. Because I did a review on that a few weeks ago. I was like, "Look at this, the Speed Champion set with not many stickers on it."
It's probably because it's Ferrari, isn't it?
Yeah.
And also,
it's not been like a race style one.
I got a friend says
Nothing wrong with that one. It's a good cartel shop, that one. Money laundering and whatnot. It's a front.
It's all a front.
Yeah, it's they're good, them ones. I love the way Cabbage says about them, saying like a cartel. There's a sinister side to the friend sets. Brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the new Speed Champions, though.
Yeah.
Koenigsegg, whatever you call it, it's going to be quite cool.
Yeah, Koenigsegg. Yeah, I really hope there's a Dodge. I hope one of the Dodge is like a Dodge Viper. I like that.
That's not a bad shout.
Yeah, like a Dodge.
So it'd be good if it was a Viper and a Challenger.
Yeah, because that's what they've gone with the Lamborghinis, haven't they? They did like the big Evo, and then the race style one.
Hopefully they do better with the Challenger than the big Lamborghini, though, because I don't think it just looks right. It's just I didn't get that one because I just didn't like the look of the big Lambo.
Mm-hmm. It's 50, like it's so much more than the others.
It's weird because you can get the Jaguar one was 35, wasn't it? And then that was like 56. It's like it's the same thing. What are you doing?
That Lambo money.
Is there that much more licensing involved in that one? What made it cost that much more?
I suppose Lamborghini to Jaguar, I guess that they were whacking on the thing, but
prestige car, Ford Mondeo.
Well, yeah, someone said we need a Vauxhall Corsa. I mean,
it's £2.50
a transit van. I mean, let's go for it.
I want a VW Caddy. I'll be all over that. That's what I got. But yeah, no, it'd be cool to see some like regular cars as well.
Yeah, like these guys are saying, like, you know, the Corsa, the Transit van, things like that. They'd be awesome doing some of them.
Yeah, or they like integrated them into city set, so like they kind of had licenses within a city set. Like they'd work for that really well.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Oh, Bricky Ty says the Lambo set is bigger than the Jag set. So
Okay.
Yeah.
The gold on the Jaguar looks incredible though. Or the I get confused which one's which. Is it the Trofeo Evo or the black and gold one, the smaller Lambo is just
Lambo,
it's
Lambo one.
So nice.
Yeah, because the Jags are both blue and black. We've got them ones back there.
Yeah, both the color schemes on both those twin packs are amazing. I think that's probably why I ended up buying the Speed Champion stuff, was because of I was attracted to the color schemes of those two. And then after getting, I can't even remember which one I got first. I think I probably got the Ferrari and the Nissan first.
Yeah.
Have you got more tech?
It looked like an old car, but it was like an old blocky style Lego car. But the car looks like that, so it worked really well. The Quattro.
Yeah.
Have you got them all tech from the start?
I've got all of the 8-stud wide ones. Yeah.
About the 6. Have you got them or not?
No, I've only sort of handpicked the ones that are out. So I think I've got the Porsche and I've got the Camaro. I don't have the F40. I think it looks a little bit too blocky. What's it? Prius.
a hybrid as well.
I can't think of what other 6-stud ones have been out at the moment. I feel like there was another one I picked up, but
the 911, or you said that one?
Yeah, I got that one. I got the Camaro. No,
all I know is my brother's got them all, and that's what I'm jealous of.
Well, every single one, like the whole
every single one from the start.
They're expensive now. Like you go back and try to get them, they're hella expensive.
I always want to go around his house and nick them.
Take one at a time. See how long it takes.
He's also got the minifix from the 2012 Olympics. All of those.
Oh, I need them ones, but they're so expensive.
I know. So I want to steal those as well.
So I'm showing that one for Martin.
Oh, did I get the Senna? Maybe I got the Senna.
Senna's cool.
Mm-hmm. That is very cool. It's a bit long, but very, very cool.
Yeah.
I like the colour scheme on that one. The grey and orange with the black bits on it. It looked just really striking in the colour scheme.
I'm glad they didn't discontinue it, because I think it's a good line.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
And if they do the right cars, it could be popular for ages.
Yeah. Yeah, I think upping it to 8-star wides as well was such a good decision, because so many more people I think have been like attracted to it now, and they're doing some really, really nice ones.
And they're only ever like £15, aren't they? Like 15 to £20. So they're something you can pick up when you're in a supermarket or whatever, and just chuck it in the shop.
Get a figure.
And then hide it underneath all the shopping, so when you get home, your missus doesn't castrate you.
I did that today. I tried to sneak it on the online shop and I got caught, so it doesn't always work.
How are you doing, Jazz?
Hey, Jazz. How you doing, dude?
Oh, there is one, actually. We've been talking about the Corsas and whatnot. We've been taking the mickey.
A Corsa?
There's a Ford Fiesta. There is a Ford Fiesta.
But remember...
Yeah, I was going to say
Fiesta.
That's the one Speed Champion set I got. I've not finished it. There's too many stickers. I gave up half.
There's a lot
not bought a Speed Champion set since like.
Look at the size of the ironing board in the back of that one. Is that the only one you've got there in Bricklicker?
Yeah, I bought it. When did I buy that? I think I bought it end of 2019. I got it at half price, but then I tried to build it and I just couldn't do it. So I just gave up and not touching Speed Champs again. Too much.
I have all mine set up, with my little guys with their little whatever they've got in their hand, and I have them just like on one of the studs, and just lined up there, so like stood on the cars with the trophies and whatnot. There's no studs on the top of this one.
Oh no,
absolutely none. So he just like sits on the spoiler and he just falls down constantly. He's so annoying.
Yeah, that's a really cool line. Like I bought a load at the beginning of, or like
I could put in there.
April, May last year. as like investment things. I got them a bit early, to be honest, but they were on discount on Amazon. And I bought Speed Champions because I was like, oh, this is all right, because this is a theme that I won't like, so I won't be tempted to like open it or whatever. Lo and behold, now I've went and admittedly I did go and buy extra ones, so I've still got my original investment ones, but yeah, I ended up buying all the 8-stud wide ones.
So that Fiesta's, is that Ken Block's Fiesta? The rally one. It is, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is.
The 580 brake horsepower thing. Stupid.
Yeah.
In a Fiesta.
Do you know what we haven't got? I mean, I don't, because I've only that was my very first one as well. So I didn't collect anything before that. So I don't know if it's actually happened before. But a classic Subaru Impreza and a Lancer Evo, like an Evo 7 or something like that, we need to have. You know.
Yeah, Focus RS.
Yeah. There would be a few good cars there, you know, production cars as well, aren't they? You know, they're not like supercars or anything, so that there would be a few good ones to have.
Fiat Cinquecento.
Yes.
In between his car.
Can you imagine that with all the stickers on?
You could have no door on it as well, like the in-betweeners. It'd be awesome. One of them hanging out the window shouting.
I think Lego Ideas is crying out for that one.
Yeah. One of them hanging out the window shouting something, you know.
Lego friends!
Jay saying he's smashed all of the Lego friends. Olivia completed her, mate.
What was it? He had a Nissan Micra, didn't he, in it? Jay, do you remember the one with the squirrel? Where there was a squirrel in front of it, and he's like, "Oh, he's mugging you right off." So he runs it over, which is a bit cruel, but it's ridiculous.
So, a hole in between the set line, do we reckon?
Yeah.
Oh man, could you imagine an in between his Lego Ideas project?
It's probably a banned thing, so you probably can put it up there, but you could chuck it on Rebrickable or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's really funny. Somebody on here, right, in that one, and he's meant to be one of my mods.
Give us a bus stop too.
I love that scene. It's one of the best scenes.
It's so good. There's so many classic, like so many jokes in that you wouldn't get away with now.
No, you wouldn't. I watched it again the other day, and it's like this would not be on now.
Yeah, like when they're at Thorpe Park and they get to the front of the queue of the ride eventually, and it's the kids with Down syndrome, and they're like,
and he's like proper kicking off.
The in-between car is the only Lego he'd buy, apart from Mr. Bean's car. But we also, if we had Mr. Bean's car, you need that 3-wheeler as well.
You do.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So that's a 2-pack in itself. Mr. Bean's Minute and that 3-wheeler.
Yeah.
Or where he drives it from the roof because he's got a chair on it, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, the sofa.
They
We've got this new guy in now as well. Brickbeat is the artist formerly known as Lego Dad UK.
Hey. Nice.
Cool new name change.
I kind of want to sing Heartbeat, if anyone remembers that program.
One of them old ambulances or something like that. Or police cars and whatnot. Can you imagine a minifigure of Greengrass? Oh, you have to have been.
So
around.
what other adult sets would you think would be cool?
I would love. There's someone on eBay that sells the kits. And I got them for my brother for his birthday last year. And it's the Reliant Robin and the Ford Capri from Only Fools and Horses.
Yeah, I've seen that Reliant Robin. That is really
I would
nice.
love to have the creator Only Fools and Horses Reliant Robin. That would be
incredible.
Extra one size.
Have you got it, Tag?
Three-wheeler would be amazing.
No, my brother's got it, but I'm thinking of picking up a version because they do a custom printed sticker that they include with the kit. And it's reasonable. Like, it's not awful. It is. They do buy to order. So they'll take like 3 or 4 weeks to ship it or whatever while they collect the parts. But yeah, it's fairly reasonable price, and you can buy them as They did a discount because I bought both.
Right. Okay.
Both the Capri and the thing. But yeah, my brother's got it. I haven't. I gave it. His birthday's like August, and I haven't been round because of COVID and stuff to kind of have a look at it. But yeah, I think when I see it, I'll end up picking it up because
I saw it on, because I think I shared it with you, didn't I, Brick, on our chat on WhatsApp. I think I saw it on Instagram. I was like, it's like you say, I think it's only about 50 quid or 60 quid.
Yeah.
And it was like, wow, this is not bad price, you know.
Mm-hmm. And you can get Minifig Me do the characters.
That's Del Boy and Grandpa.
Yeah,
and
Del Boy, Albert, and Rodney.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to get this, I think.
Yeah. Thing is though, Minifig Me, their minifigure prices, you end up paying more for them 3 than you would for the Robin.
Yeah, you probably would actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, they're good, but wow, they do charge it.
I could try and paint them myself, but
yeah. Minifig Me's like, okay, they've got some really good characters and things on there. I think because they UV print and not pad print, it's not the greatest quality. I mean, my Sig fig uses Minifig Me things, and it's UV print, and it's not. It's like it can be a little bit grainy sometimes,
right?
But for the most part, for a display thing with the Only Fools and Horses, because we got, I think my mum ended up getting the figures for my brother, and I did have a sneak look at them, and they do look really cool.
Oh man, I have to look at this now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, then the 18 van.
I think Flicker's getting annoyed at this conversation if we won't spend all our money on the thing, is because there's no video talk of buying things there now.
I don't know half of this stuff. Half of this is before my time.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
that makes me feel really like you don't know Only Fools and Horses, dude.
Well, I've watched it now and again, but it's not kind of a thing that I watch. You know, it's not kind of that generation.
It's like I think it's on UK Gold, like on repeat, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's on Netflix. 4 seasons are on Netflix. Series, not seasons. 4 series are on Netflix as well. So, but it's not the full thing, so it's no point in watching it. You need the whole thing to watch it all.
Mm-hmm. Again, it's class. Like that's just some classic scenes of that. Like when they turn up to the funeral in the Batman and in the wake to the Batman and Robin thing, and
chandelier,
the falling through the bar. Oh my god!
I watched I saw a clip the other one day where Dave with his spade, and he said he's had this spade for his whole life.
The broom, isn't it?
Trigger's broom.
His broom, Trigger's broom, and he said I've had this broom for 30 years. I've changed the head, 60 times, and it's just ridiculous. But you can't.
My funniest moment was Uncle Albert, where he's talking to Del Boy and Raquel's there when she was pregnant, and they were talking about a time when he was in Africa. And he goes, and I was in this bush, and I came face to face with a lion. And I went, Mah! And a full-grown man, I wet myself. And will anybody do that in your situation? No, not when I was there. When I went, Mah!
Do you? I wonder if they ever do The Office though, because that is always on ideas.
It is, yeah, and they've not banned it and said that they're categorically not going to do it. So
I'd rather see the English one. But
yeah,
I've not seen an English one.
Can you imagine them because the blow up
balls. Oh my! Oh my! Again, like that episode. If you watch that back now, that is just not PC at all.
No,
it
wasn't.
You just watch The Office now. It's a bit. People would moan about it,
Yeah, it's funny. But yeah, the blow up dolls one is quality as well. So good. But the bus blowing up on the Jolly Boys outing. Yeah. Quality. You need to educate yourself for a clicker.
You need to watch it, man.
Dude, sounds good. I need to go on it. Need to watch them.
But yeah, I mean, Creator Expert, one of those with the Reliant Robin.
Yeah.
So I've always thought a 2CV would be quite cool as well. A little French car.
Yeah.
as a creator car. Because they've done the Fiat 500, they've done a Mini. So that's quite a similar time period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To do a 2CV, which is quite a classic car, would be quite neat.
Yeah. I mean, the Creator Expert cars seem to do really, really well and really popular. So I
think they're always really clever because the engines are quite detailed and they always come with something. So like the Mini comes with a little picnic, and the Fiat 500 comes with the artist set, and I can't remember what the camper van comes with. But they always come with like a little extra thing, don't they?
And things like that. And
yeah,
they're really cool. And yeah, I'm glad I'm not in the need to like go back and get every single one, but I definitely will get the Mustang and get and go get that Ferrari car because they're really nice. But
I wouldn't mind the Beetle. Is there a Beetle? VW?
Yeah. I think that retired last year, didn't it?
Yeah, end of last year.
Yeah.
They release VW cars, but they won't release an Osprey.
Oh, wow.
Back to all the war things. I don't. That's why they never do a faulty tower set. Don't mention the war.
Yeah, you got Mercedes as well, and you're somewhere. So
yeah,
you know, they pick and choose their battles.
Definitely.
I mean, it's like the whole Colosseum thing, isn't it? You know.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
I think what they might do is they'll do like a not like a non-licensed one, but like they're doing with the Porsche, the Fiat in like the start of the year. Then in like the second half, they might do like a movie one, like they do with the Ecto one. It's like this year we could see like a DeLorean because it works because people buy them. So I think they could do 2 a year.
A DeLorean would be so nice.
There's a lot of chatter for a DeLorean on Instagram, like all the time. I always see it. There's a lot of chatter, people saying they want a DeLorean to happen. So,
well, the Ecto one and the DeLorean were both really popular idea sets, and then last year Playmobil released an Ecto one and a DeLorean, and that was really popular.
Yeah.
So the idea's DeLorean was tiny, wasn't it? It was only a little mini one.
Yeah.
It sells quite a lot now, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's very expensive. Yeah.
But I'd love an Ecto one sized one.
Yeah.
Be awesome, you know.
Yeah, I think that is possibly the most obvious. Now they've done Ecto one, is probably the most obvious.
The other one I often think about is the Jurassic Park. Car, you know, where the T-Rex goes through the top.
I'd definitely rather that one than the Jeep for some reason as well.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like that one. I always
like the night goggles in it and all that kind of stuff. You know?
Yeah.
Maybe a goat.
Yeah. Well, that's it. If you had the T-Rex gate as well, they could be married up together as a set. Anyway,
I think that I don't know if it's the same person that does maybe it's not the same person that does the Only Fools set, but there's instructions on eBay as well for a one of the Jurassic Park Jeeps. They look really cool, so I might build one of those to go with the gate when I eventually build that.
Oh yeah, I want that gate set quite a lot.
Keep an eye on Argos. I think it'll probably get reduced before it goes on.
Cool.
Before it gets.
That's if they ever have stocks of it.
Yeah,
that's true. But there's going to be a ton of stuff coming out this year that we're going to spend all our money on.
That's exactly it. We're just trying to keep on top of it all. And like, there's still stuff from last year that I haven't quite picked up yet. Like,
same here.
So,
yeah, and then we got Home Alone at some point.
Winnie the Pooh, I'm really excited for.
I'm interested to see what the minifigs look like.
Yeah. See, I'm not interested in the minifigures in the slack because I was never a Pooh fan. Because when I was a kid, I always thought it was a wet lettuce of a program. I didn't like it at all. But I like the look of the house with the tree on it. I think depending on the size, it might go well in my city as well. You know, like near the blacksmiths thing, it might go well. So I might get it and then off the minifigures or something like that. You know. Yeah,
because there'll be a lot of people that want the minifigures as opposed to
As opposed do you think that leaks one is the real Pooh?
I think so. Yeah. I think it looks pretty. I mean, even if it wasn't, I don't think Lego would look very different.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll get it or not. I'm still undecided on it.
It's meant to be about 100 quid. Oh, you're on mute. I think it's meant to be about 100 quid, isn't it?
Yeah, probably just over. Probably a bit like the blacksmith, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I'm going to get the blacksmith. I think that's a really nice set.
Yeah.
and everyone moaned it was not the same as the original one. But I think they've actually done quite a good job of making it.
Yeah.
You know,
Because that original one would have cost an absolute
it would have been mega bucks
if they'd have done that. If they'd have done it exactly, I mean, it is phenomenally good.
Mm-hmm.
But it would have cost a fortune to actually for us to buy.
I like what they do with these sets, and when they kind of like go to recreate a set, or like, especially with ideas and stuff like Pirates Barracuda Bay, they give it a story. So it's like based off the last one, but it's like it's moved on, and it's not just rehashing exactly what has come before. It's modernizing it and updating it and basing it on the same thing, but giving it that extra story and carrying the story on rather than just sitting on something that's in the past.
You can see mine just there. I'm stroking it now.
That's one set that I'm just so on the fence. So like every day I think about Barracuda Bay and I'm like, am I going to get it? Am I not? Am I going to get it? Am I not?
I'm the same with you, Tech, on that one. It's because I like the ship probably more than the island.
Yeah, me too.
So it's like
a random brick.
But it reminds me of the old ship that I used to have one of them. So I think if I saw it in a sale, I probably would pick it up.
Yeah.
I don't think that's it in the sale. Really, what mega sale?
I think John Lewis had it down to like 150.
Yeah, I think so.
Last year.
Wow.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Don't let it go the way of Tantive, Tech, and just go and get it, will you?
I still don't regret the Tantive. I still don't regret not buying the Tantive, so I'm doing all right. But yeah, I think Barracuda Bay would be one of those that I just want a pirate. Like I want a Lego pirate ship. So I was going to get the creator set because I do like the quirkiness of the brick built sails.
Yeah.
But then I went into the Lego store one day and I saw Barracuda Bay built, and then I saw the pirate ship built, and they're just like a million miles.
Yeah, because I've got both of them, because I've got the pirate set underneath there, because Tesco before Christmas it was 65.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
So that's a big amount off. So I was just like, right, that's going in the shopping basket. I don't care about the consequences of that one because it was a good saving.
Yeah. There's someone on, I think he's got his own website, but he does post on YouTube. I can't remember the name of him off the top of my head, but his kind of thing is that he gets the Lego boats and kind of updates them and makes them better. And he did he bought 2 of the creator pirate ships, and he made one really, really nice one. And the only thing he sold the sails, I think, on his website, so there weren't brick built sails. It looked really, really good. So that's also another option. But yeah, I think I'm probably leaning towards Barracuda Bay and making it a ship. I think it's
when you make the actual ship in Barracuda Bay, it's massive. It is huge.
Yeah,
it's really sizable.
Yeah,
it's it's really good.
Yeah,
that's you take you back because they used to be quite big. The old pirate ships. I had one of them. It was about that big. I'm sure it was with 3 sails.
Yeah,
so it's decent size. So I think they've kind of based it on the old ones, haven't they?
Yeah.
I mean, I hope they do more pirate stuff.
The Black Seas Barracuda, the original Black Seas Barracuda, was only a little bit smaller. Then the black and white sails Clipper, and then you had the the Imperial ones and stuff like that. With the bad guys. Well, the bad guys, but they're the good guys, really, aren't they? Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, look at them bad guys. That what? The British Army. They're not the bad guys.
You see, they had a couple of ships in the Pirates range, didn't they? Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, there's 3, I think.
Yeah.
Black Pearl, Silent Mary, and Queen Anne's Revenge. I
think it was something like that. Yeah.
Black Pearl is such a nice ship. I wish that if they were to ever come back and do another Pirates film, I really
definitely need to revisit the Black Pearl because it just was so good.
Yeah.
So expensive.
But then we're going to end up with Bionicle instead,
Yay!
Oh my god!
It won't win.
Everybody's thoughts on Bionicle. Go on, Tat. You go first.
Okay, I can see why, like Bionicle is or is tied with Ninjago or something, or is close to time with Ninjago, is the longest running Lego like original IP. So I can see its importance and I can see its relevance, and it makes sense that it would be in the top 3 based on those sorts of things. And it is iconic, but it's not what covered. Like, I don't think of Lego and think Bionicle pieces. I think of the brick, and I think the set that's celebrating it should be system based.
Yeah, for me, it's space. You know, classic space is what I remember.
I
Pirates.
Yeah, I was adventurers. And I would probably say pirates as well. I didn't vote for pirates because we got the Creator Pirate Ship and Barracuda Bay. I think now I will probably vote for, because they're going to open the vote up again, right?
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
So
I can't remember the top 3. Was it Barnacle, Classic Space,
and Pirates? Yeah.
Pirates.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm
Classic Space all the way then.
I think so. Like, yeah, I don't need a third vote to be like and ahhing over. Like, that's probably not a idea.
I think they diluted castles so much, didn't they? To about
Put it in
15.
So many categories, didn't they?
Yeah.
That's why I think, and they kind of did that. They did like quite a few classic space sets as well. So for classic space to get in the top 3, there's going to be all those other categories that got voted for.
Because I think I voted for M-Tron, which is technically classic space, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I don't think they'll go Barnacle. I think they'll somehow. I don't know. What can they do?
I remember Bionicle, and I remember it was in the days when Lego nearly folded, and Bionicle was their main thing. So it's like, don't do that. You know, release the set one day, next day they're filing for administration. Don't do Bionicle. It's not a good idea.
And the reboot didn't take off either. So
I think what they could do with it is they'll take the top 3 and then they're just going to make like a micro scale promo kind of thing, like they did like I think in 2018. So it's like 3 little builds of just micro scale like scenes from that franchise. So it's just got to let people down. I can't see him doing like a massive set for it.
Yeah.
No, I can't. I think it would be expensive, like to do a one-off set of like all those old Bionicle parts, or even if they use new molds and things like that, that's going to be expensive. You're not going to get. I don't think it'd be a good value for money set, and it's already going to have the novelty of being a one-time celebration set. So that's going to make it, whatever theme is, there's not going to be huge value there. There'll be an extra 20-30 quid added on purely because it's like a celebratory set. So yeah, I just can't see the Bionicle set being good value. Or
I mean, they did have all the parts still in Hero Factory, didn't they? So they were all still part of the Bionicle sort of thing as well, weren't they? And the buildable like Star Wars characters, they use like the same sort of some bits anyway, don't they? I suppose, but like you say,
there's a big community for it, though, isn't there?
There is, There's
a big old community. It's not for me. I mean, I'm the same with most of you guys. Not for me, because I remember them. They weren't the most interesting things. They were just like little robot things, you know.
Yeah. I remember the ones that like folded up into a ball and then would like pop out, and the heads were like, they were pretty cool. And I did have some that between like me and my brothers, we did have some of them. So I do remember them, and they are quite nostalgic, but definitely not enough to make me go out and buy it, I don't think.
Yeah, I've got a feeling Space or Pirates might just beat it, but we'll see.
Yeah.
But
Do we know if that's opening up again? Or?
I think it's in the next week, I think, or soonish. They just pick and choose, don't they? I mean, it's a bit of a surprise it's even happening, to be honest, isn't it?
Yeah. I like it when they do these fan vote things, though. I know it's like polarizing and it can piss people off, but like it is nice, and it's good to see what markets are out there and what's still popular amongst people.
Yeah, I mean, I voted for Paradisa as well because I thought it'd be funny.
Yeah.
Where Friends sets originated.
It was, it was the OG Friends, wasn't it? You know?
Yeah.
That's some
the 80s cartel.
I think they had a hotel. You know, it's like the Miami Vice, isn't it, of Friends?
Yeah.
And Miami Vice of Friends.
Yeah, well, I did like the movies as well, though. I'm a bit glad that didn't get very far because those sets are really good. Movies ones, just Spielberg one and stuff. They're really cool.
Oh, yeah, I voted for Studios.
Studios.
Yeah, I voted for Studios. They had some really good sets. There's I found an old Spider-Man figure the other day.
I think I got my Spielberg still in the loft.
Yeah, so my camera is like notoriously bad for focusing.
Oh wow, that's old, isn't it?
Yes, it's the Studios Spider-Man.
Is that the one with the bank or whatever it was?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah. And yeah, it's like, so it's a yellow. Yeah, it's him in. It's based on the first Tobey Maguire movie.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, those studio sets, they had. If I remember rightly, they had a camera that wouldn't detect your hand.
That's right. I've got that camera.
Have you got it?
Yes, I got the Spielberg one. It come with.
Oh, is that's what it come with?
It don't work anymore because it's USB. So I think you need like Windows 95 probably. But yeah, you could kind of do stop motion with it. Mm-hmm. But like you say, if you put your hand in front, it wouldn't detect your hand. It was weird. Like it wasn't there. I don't know how it did it.
Cool. Yeah,
that would be so cool for nowadays doing the things because you could do your stop motion. You could literally just be doing,
that.
And it come with loads of those clear, like pole things, so you can, move them around from a distance.
Yeah.
I can't think what the official name of them, but they're really long, so it's really good for that.
Clip hold as well.
The other studios thing, I remember there being some dinosaur stuff.
Yep.
And they also had one that was motorized, I think. And it was like a paper display that went all the way around on two axles, and it would go around, so it looked like a car. You could have your car sat in the thing, and the thing would move around, so it looked like the car was driving.
That's really cool. I bet they're worth a fortune box now.
Yeah, and wasn't the Nesquik Bunny Studios line thing?
Yeah, polybag. Yeah.
What, the minifig of it?
Yeah, that's a polybag.
Yeah.
God, I bet that's worth a few. I've not seen him before. A Nesquik Bunny.
Jeffrey the Giraffe all over again.
Don't talk about Jeffrey the Giraffe. He's up to something. He doesn't look right. And there's kids in that set. It's really not right.
It really is dodgy.
It's not right.
Yeah.
But that was a strange time for Lego. When was that out? The studios, was it early noughties?
Yeah, 2000s, 2001, I think.
I think they were putting everything into Star Wars at the time, then, weren't they? Then?
Well, it kind of kept them going, didn't it? Star Wars, really. I think
Star Wars was the lifeline, if anything, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I upset someone on Facebook saying that today because he put about the barnacle thing saving them. He said, barnacle saved Lego, don't forget. And I said, he put a picture of something. I don't see any Star Wars stuff in it. He just like banned me from talking on the thing. I was like,
yeah.
So wow, calm down.
Unfortunately for that person, it's the other way around. Star Wars saved it, Bionicle nearly killed it.
They had they did Barnacle again, didn't they? In 2005, didn't they? Or 2015 or something?
2015 they brought it back, yeah, but it wasn't popular. That's why I'm a bit confused as to why I was getting it back. But I'm just looking at some of those studio sets, and yeah, they were.
It happened again in 2015. I thought they'd have buried it. I thought they'd. Yeah.
I was surprised they even included it, but I suppose it's a legacy, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
There's a werewolf one, isn't there, as well, Tech? It's quite good.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, there's a werewolf one. There's a mummy one. I remember having the mummy, the werewolf, because it was like a green head, like helmet almost that you put over the character. Yeah, they got some really small sets on here that I just don't remember at all. But the Dino Head Attack, I remember that. There's like a Johnny Thunder character. Like, there's loads of stuff on here. This is cool. And then,
I'd like to see Adventurers again, but I don't know if they're.
Yeah, I really wanted Adventurers. That's what.
That blimp is so cool.
It's sick, isn't it? It's so cool.
I wouldn't open that box because even the box is cool. It's coming out either side of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but they go for loads of money as well, don't they?
Yeah, trying to find one of those sealed is
Oh, I don't know.
The Nesquik bunny sealed polybag, cheapest one on Bricklink. Like I said, sealed is £41 from Italy.
I've seen worse minifigures.
Yeah.
The worst one I've seen, it's still the king for me, is Zeb from The Ghost.
Yeah.
£81.
Mhm.
How much?
81.
Wow,
That was the
that's a lot.
cheapest I saw him for.
Who the hell's Zeb?
He's one of the alien figures who's part of the crew of the Ghost in Rebels.
Mhm.
And he was he only in that set?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, it's the only time they've ever, even that like species, it's the only time it's ever been molded.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why
And
he's.
That's why the Ghost you'll pay around £240. You know, like for a Ghost and Phantoms, won't you? You pay ridiculous amounts for them.
I think it was because Rebels wasn't popular at the time. People, I think a lot of people, and I was in this boat, didn't like Rebels because they were a bit bitter that it was replacing Clone Wars, and Clone Wars was doing really well, but Disney come in and cancelled it. So in turn, the sets weren't particularly popular, so there wasn't loads and loads of them made. And now that's kind of it. Is that?
But they upped the game towards the ending seasons, didn't they? And season 4 was brilliant overall.
Yeah.
And they really, but the Ghost had gone by then, hadn't it? By season 4, I think. So
I'd imagine it would have, because it was definitely based on the first season. So, and I think that was a time where Lego were releasing sets for the for when it come out. So I imagine the Ghost would have been out when season 1 aired. Like they would have had it out ready.
That's it. If they start doing that again, we can sort of tell what Marvel sets we've got coming next, can't we?
Mm-hmm.
In a way. Because like all them series that are coming out, all the next series of Star Wars that are coming out, we know that we've got a lot of money to spend in the future.
Yeah.
You know?
Disney just so secretive.
You're not going to ease up with us.
Disney just so secretive now, and so they won't let any information go beforehand, which I kind of appreciate, because I imagine that's how most of the spoilers get out, is through merchandising companies working on stuff. So I can see why, but that's kind of the reason that we've had such a delay getting Mandalorian sets and things like that. But,
yeah, they had taken a while to get Mando stuff out, considering how much how many vehicles they could have used, but we still only had 2 or possibly 3. You got the razors.
You got the Razor Crest and the ATST Raider from the first.
The ATST, and then you've got the crossbow thing.
And then
and Baby Yoda as well.
Oh, Baby Yoda. I suppose that's But you think of all the other vehicles, they could have churned out a load of sets. But
season 1, there's still quite a few missed opportunities. So, which kind of sucks. I was hoping that this summer, for the release of the second one, we would have got more.
We're getting a few sets in the summer, aren't we?
But they all seem to be based on season 2, which I'm happy with. But like I said, there's still some stuff from season 1 I'd like to see. But I'm excited for that. I want to get all the Mandalorian sets, I think, and the Cruiser sounds really good.
I'm going to get the Cruiser. Definitely.
Yeah,
especially if it's got a Darksaber.
Moff Gideon and that. And so that's going to be a really cool set.
Because at the moment, all you can do for a Darksaber officially is literally a lightsaber hilt and a black rope.
Yeah,
all you can do.
When they've got that, the Ninjago sword piece is bang on perfect for it. They don't.
I think you were saying this last time when we talked about it. I think we talked about it before, haven't we? But they have done it, but they haven't done it in black, haven't they? So because I've got Sabine Wren from one of the sets. So I've given her my little fake Darksaber when she had it in Rebels.
Nice.
I don't know where they go with Star Wars sets now. Not much left they can do, is there?
Don't know where they're going with Star Wars next, though. That's the thing. It's
just rehash it.
Obi-Wan, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean they've got so much planned coming up. Whether they'll commit to doing loads of Lego for it will yet to be seen. I mean, they're notoriously play it very safe, Lego, with what sets they bring out of recent years anyway. So yeah, will they go and make a load of sets based on all these?
Do you reckon they're playing it safe after that ATST with no head?
I don't blame them.
I got to play it safe after that one.
I don't blame them.
All the ones they made up for the new Star Wars films, that weird crab thing, and
basically all of Episode 8 sets, apart from the big Walker and Kylo Ren's TIE Silencer, were a little bit floppy, weren't they?
Yeah. Other than the Kylo Ren sets, and even the shuttle had that kind of, the first shuttle had that bit.
First shuttle, but that was that again, like you say, it was Disney being secretive. That color was wrong and the shape was wrong and everything, wasn't it?
That's the grey one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've got that next to me.
Yeah, I still want to get that because I want all the Kylo Ren stuff, but I've got the black.
Remember that thing you can do with it though, Cabbage. If you go on Redressable, you can turn Star Destroyer.
I kind of like it because it's not right, you know.
Yeah,
it's just not right about it. I love it.
Yeah,
just leave it there next to Krennic's shuttle, you know.
Yeah, that's a good set. I can't wait.
That is one of the best. I'd love to work out a way of having it hang in so it's open in the tri shape.
Yeah. You can get I think either McBRICK or iDisplay do a stand for it.
Oh. It's probably one of my favourite shuttles.
Get a load of your clear rods and build them all together.
I think it's probably one of the best shuttles they've done, to be fair.
I think so.
It's really accurate.
Yeah. I was talking to Rogue was building it last night and I was on stream with him and we were talking about it, and going into Rogue One, there was like no title crawl like in Star Wars, so it like that initially like throws you off, and that's the first ship you see coming in, and it was so different yet so obviously Star Wars. I loved it, and and I wish I picked up the Lego set at the time, but I managed to get a fairly good deal on it at the beginning of the lockdown.
Such a good film, though.
Yeah, it is. It's. At times, it's like my favorite Star Wars film. I love it that much. I saw it like 6 or 7 times in the cinema.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you can ever replicate the Darth Vader bit ever again at a cinema. You know, it was great.
Yeah,
which is so good. You know.
Yeah, and unexpected as well, because there was like no hint towards it. Not that I remember anyway. Going into it, I did try to keep very spoiler free. Going into it, and I did see the midnight showing.
But didn't they reference the Darksaber in that film? There were some plans they were looking through. One of them was a Darksaber. I'm sure they did reference it at some point because they were trying to find the Death Star blueprints.
Oh, they were
trying to find that weird thing that was coming down.
Oh, yeah, you might be right. Actually, yeah.
I swear they referenced the Darksaber.
It was one of the codes or something to do with it.
Yeah.
Oh, in that antenna,
that library thing where they were.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We probably had all the locations to the Kyber crystals as well for when they were building the Death Star as well, wasn't it? Oh, we're going ultra geek now, saying Kyber crystals.
That's quality Star Wars film. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
And then the new ones are a bit. Yeah.
I think people won't click divulge some information about Harry Potter leaks.
Well, I have some, but maybe the next few days, maybe.
He's got something.
If he divulges all his information on here, then he ain't got the the videos need to come out. Watch the videos.
maybe at the weekend I'll put out. But yeah, it's good stuff. So get excited.
Yeah, because that's it. Like, people are like thinking, how is Harry Potter going to carry on the way it has been doing? Because like Star Wars, like we say, there is content coming out. They can go further. Harry Potter is done. There is nothing else to do. You've all got the existing.
They're doing something different with it. That's all I'll say.
Right.
They're going down a new avenue.
Isn't she? Is she not writing some more books though? Or making that up?
I don't know.
I thought she was.
She's she's got some very controversial opinions at the moment, so I don't know how many people are going to endorse her now.
Yeah, she's been a bit of a naughty sausage, isn't she?
She's naughty sausage. Yeah, to put it bluntly.
But Yeah, because when there's something about Lego should boycott Harry Potter because of her views on.
Yeah.
Yeah, then they did a statement, something like that.
Yeah. You know, if they did that for everything, they would better make anything, you know?
Well, exactly. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone said there's a Harry Potter TV show, so.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's going to be like One Division, make absolutely no sense whatsoever.
It's been late enough to talk about it, really, hasn't it? But I'm sorry, but episode 3, I was more confused after watching it than before watching it. Apart
Have you-
from like,
have you
right
watched-
at the very end. You know?
You guys have watched it, yeah?
I haven't watched it, but I've got no intention.
Yeah, me too. I'm not bothered about it.
I don't know
It's
what's going on.
random, to say the least.
Yeah.
Like a guy turns up in a flipping bee suit, and you're like, what?
Have you ever watched the Truman Show?
Yeah.
Bits of
You've
it,
watched the Truman Show, and have you watched it, Tack?
I've
with,
seen bits of it.
Tim
Yeah.
Carrey in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that, but with Wanda Maximoff and Vision.
Yeah,
That's kind of the whole analogy at the moment. Is the
and then
truth.
random stuff just keeps happening. Like,
Yeah.
you're like a guy cutting through a wall with a hedge cutter. And you're like,
Like,
and
mate,
then
stop
they rewind it, and it doesn't happen. And you're like, what is going on? You know, it's like weird program.
Mhm.
I'll have to watch the rest of it now because I'm.
Yeah, started now, haven't
Yeah.
we? It's got to be done.
But I'm interested to see where it goes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
If you're a Marvel fan, it's probably, you know.
Well, the thing is, though, you might have to watch the last episode or something because rumor on the grapevine from my mate, who's a massive Marvel fan, is that she's going to be the bad guy in Doctor Strange too, and her going mental is what rips open the thingy for the Spider-Mans to come through into the Spider-Verses. Yeah.
Wow.
So it's all her going mental, and it is really poignant into the next set of films.
Yeah, Marvel lost me. Like when they started doing like 2 films a year, I just couldn't keep up.
You don't have to watch
I wasn't invested enough, like I am in Star Wars, to actually care to keep up with it and follow it. And don't get me wrong, what they've created is absolutely incredible. And they can have like different teams work, like they're following one story, and like I said, if you're sucked into it, you're gonna watch it all, aren't you? So they can have different parts of their teams working on different films. But it is essentially one line of thing, isn't it?
It's crazy to think, like when Iron Man came out, they had this all planned.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think that's the craziest kind of thing about it all.
Yeah.
So I expect if you watched Iron Man now, there'd be references somewhere.
Oh, there is. I watched it very recently. There's so many Easter eggs in Iron Man 1 on in the series.
When was that film out? What? Oh God, it must be
12 years ago now, isn't it? I
12
think
years.
Was it 11 or 12 years ago now. Yeah.
You know, fair play for them to keep it all going.
Yeah.
And the amount of like you say, the amount of things in there is actually Easter eggs right through.
Yeah, Star Wars can't plan 3 films ahead over the space of 6 years. That's what.
Yeah, because they keep changing directors and making people Jedis who weren't Jedis at any point. And it's like, what's going on? You know.
Headache.
Oh, we invested in Star Wars more.
yeah, that's true.
See, I didn't mind the last one. I thought it was okay.
Do you know the only thing that really annoyed me about the ending of the last one?
What?
I did it in one of my shorts videos. If you remember it, when Palpatine goes, "I am all the Sith," she goes, "I'm all the Jedi." Track back 9 months before, and you've got somebody saying, "I am inevitable. I am Iron Man."
Yeah, true.
Same ending. Disney owned both of them. You'd have thought they'd have seen that coming.
Yeah.
You know.
It's the whole, like, was it Finn was his name? That I don't know what happened, because he was going to be quite a big part of it in the first one, and then they just kind of ditched that whole. I don't know what happened to that story of him. It just seemed weird.
Yeah, he had a lot of potential going into it. I was really excited to see what his character was going to be, and it just really flopped.
Out, isn't it?
I mean, I think the only interesting character with real development was probably Kylo Ren from the sequel trilogy. Everyone else kind of played a bit part. I don't think
Paul
Rey
was all right as a resistance hero leader, but and he sort of played that level of being the dependable hero, but then never like just going stupid level of
I think
amazing.
they tried to make him a bit like a Han Solo, didn't they? But
A little bit, yeah.
I think he had. I think his he was really good in The Last Jedi. I think that's when his character really kind of we got to see his attitude, see his flaws, and how he kind of learned from that. But
and when people can make bad decisions, like you say, when he was having that argument with Thingy, Admiral, what's her face?
Holdo.
That's him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if they ever do a new one of them. I don't know why they even bothered, to be honest. But
they'd be stupid to. I don't know. I didn't even know. See, like, I didn't even know what side characters, would be interesting enough to have like a spin-off of.
The Rose trilogy.
The
Rose trilogy.
You can tell you're not a Star Wars fan.
I want to see when Jar Jar Binks turned into Darth Jar Jar.
Oh God, don't you see those films are stupid as well.
He's a Darth Jar Jar.
The only one they good was when he turned into Darth Vader. I tell you, a Vader series would be quite interesting, but it would have to be dark,
Yeah, Doodle is like proper like cut.
Where he's on the purge.
Yeah,
but Disney wouldn't do it. They'd put a stupid fluffy character in it that uses
Didn't he meant to face off supposedly with Obi-Wan as well, though? Again.
Well, I saw a poster where he has a kid, so I'm like, it's meant to be a leak poster, and he had a child with him, and I was like, really? We just done all that? Mandalorian,
Yeah.
So
maybe that was Starkiller, wasn't it? I thought that was made into Legends. I thought that was Force Unleashed.
the Fett one sounds interesting. They might be able to get some more bounty hunters in, like Dengar and Bossk.
Yeah, I'm excited. Like the fact that he's now taken over the palace it was such a good teaser, and they didn't have to like flesh that out in like a couple of episodes or whatever.
No.
They just like gone in, done it, and now they've established this is like, okay, this is actually a really interesting point. He holds a lot of power now.
Yeah, it's going to be. I guess the series is going to be based when he's younger, how he got out of the weird thing in the ground.
I guess they might do like flashbacks to that. I guess.
So I'd like to see a Dengar and Bossk in it.
It'd be cool to see. Yeah, it'd be cool to bring them in.
Oh, let's see how Dengar got all his bionicle bits and stuff like that.
Yeah, because he's meant to be really rubbish, wasn't he? Like a really bad bounty hunter, supposedly. Like he's quite clumsy and things. So that'd be quite.
Yeah. Have you seen the Lego series? The the ones with the Freemakers in it. Have you seen them ones?
Did I watch the Freemakers? I've definitely watched the Yoga Chronicles.
Watch the Freemakers Adventures because Dengar's in it.
Okay.
He's a very prominent character in it, and he's all right. I'm Dengar, and I can do anything. All right, Boba Fett, how are you doing? He's yeah, he's pretty clumsy though.
Because he had an IG unit, didn't he, as well?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. In the books and stuff.
Yeah.
See, Bossk would be good as well. Bossk was pretty badass. So.
Yeah, Bossk was in Clone Wars as well, and you kind of got to see Bossk and young Boba Fett interact, which was pretty cool.
Yeah. That was good in one of the episodes where Obi-Wan and they're actually on a planet, and the bounty hunters actually side with them at one point, don't they?
Yeah.
As well, because,
Yeah.
That was good to see as well, because it's not like they're not bad guys; they're bounty hunters.
They're just doing what
they work for whoever pays. They don't. They're not got an allegiance to the good or the bad, have they? So
yeah.
We'll see. So I am looking forward to the Boba Fett one. They can make him who he should be, because he's like the coolest character. One of the
worrying thing about the Boba Fett thing is, though, how fat did Bib Fortuna get on that throne?
He did.
He turned into a hut, didn't he? Boba Fett sat there. Now he's going to start eating all the pies, isn't it?
Imagine
Boba Fett.
No, he was pretty stocky in the news series, in the Mandalorian, wasn't he? When he first rocked up, I was like,
yeah,
got a bit of timber.
You can't even blame that on clone genes, really, because he was meant to be like a one-to-one normal human put.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't imagine there's much food in that Sarlacc pit. So
unless that's how he got out and he ate the Sarlacc.
But that scene where he goes nuts and he's just like combating. I can't remember who the director was for that episode. But yeah, it was so cool. It's like really quick cut editing, and I really like that. It's really good.
There was a fair old good fights in that one. I like the way they did Luke Skywalker's fight as well, because you didn't like physically see him doing it. It was all the action bit was on the camera, wasn't it? And in the security footage, so that was really good.
Yeah, that was a nice touch.
Yeah. Very nice. Well, we're going to have to talk about again because Clicker's here, and you like the subject of the video, but we need to know more about it, don't we? As well.
Video.
I feel like I'm the only fan of video.
No, there is bits what we do like. The Freaky Rabbit. I want that one. We know that.
You could do some more music videos, Clicker.
I was thinking that when they announced the app, I was like, "This is perfect." Like, I could have it if I could put my sig fig in it. That'd work well.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. It seems like it's an app, so it's like I think it basically is TikTok. So you have like the basic app, then you buy the sets and you get the tiles, then you scan the tiles in, then they basically unlock stuff in the app. So like a dance move or a song, and then you basically just film stuff. So it's more about the app rather than the sets.
Sorry, mate. So the tiles aren't going to be stickers then, do you think? Do you think they're going to be printed pieces then?
I think I'm 95% sure the prints. I think that's why you don't get much in an actual set. Like it's £18 for 80 pieces. Like it's expensive.
Yeah. See, I'm going to get a few of them for putting in my city because they look good. Like Martin said a while ago, they look good as like posters on the side of buildings and stuff.
Yeah, and there's a $5 pack coming out, which I believe is going to be like a stand with a figure on it. Then there'll be free beatbox tiles, so 3 of the tiles included with a figure. So it'll be like a mini CMF series.
Oh, cool.
So that'll be like a cheap way to get free tiles. And like the bunny's going to be in one of them, and then I think the fox will be as well. So like you're getting really good minifigures for that.
And multi-faced ice cream man.
Yeah, that one as well. So like amazing detail figs in like £3.50 with like exclusive prints as well.
Yeah, I like the figures, and like we said earlier, the ice cream kind of dude, the llama. I think I'll probably end up getting the figures for sure.
Yeah, I just want that Freaky Rabbit.
The minifigs are always something to draw you in on the set, isn't it?
Yeah, especially with those molds as well. It just looks so different, so cool.
Yeah, they're like crazy. I think there's some clowns coming as well. I think I saw them this morning, like 2 clown ones. So it's like
you can update your sig fig then, can't you, Brick Clown?
Oh, funny.
I think I might have to get a clown one and then just like hide it randomly in my sister-in-law's house, and she'd absolutely crap. Literally. She hates clowns, so I think I could just hide one on the side or something like that.
So what music? Is it like a artist music or is it just random crap?
Yeah, it's full out Universal licenses. So you've got like all the big brands. You got Drake, 5 Seconds of Summer, Mabel, like all the modern day Universal artists. So it's like they've gone to town with it.
That's pretty cool.
It's good. So you can add them to your music videos then. So then they're not just like kind of boring, random, rubbish music.
Yeah.
It's good
I was
stuff.
really
It's good
excited.
to see what you can do with that app, though, won't it? Like we said before, it'd be good to see what content will be like you'd be able to produce with it, and if it becomes popular, it'd be good to see what we could make of it. In a way.
I'm looking forward to Drake in a rap video with some Lego. You know? Sat on the side building Sesame Street.
We need to go old school and have Dre and Eminem.
Yeah, let's just go with the whole hog.
You imagine a Dr. Dre minifig.
There is an M&M minifigure, isn't there? I keep forgetting to have a look at this.
Is there? What in his chainsaw thing? That'd be cool.
It was he got Lego to produce them and sold them on his website, and I think they because Lego produced it. It's an official thing.
So it's not a copy. It's not classed as a copy. It's an official minifigure, then, really, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
I'm surprised he got one made. Not exactly the most child-friendly.
You imagine something like a Wu-Tang Clan CMF set. It'd be a full series on its own, wouldn't it?
God, yeah, they could.
Yeah, let's see if I can find any information about it. It's pretty cool. It's in his like wife beater, like tank top. It's got tattoo printed arms and stuff. It's a pretty cool figure.
Has he got his chainsaw though? And his his mask. Oh man, I'm gonna have to try and find one of these.
You've been scouring the internet to try and get one now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's got like his cap. It's a D12 one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's actually classed as official Lego in a way.
Oh, there is one with his.
Yeah, I've seen the one with his chainsaw as well.
Yeah, there is. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it is. Don't quote me on that, but I thought that it's considered like a Lego minifigure because of because I think that they produced it, but that could be wrong. That could be wrong because, like you said, it doesn't make
£150 now, am I right?
Oh,
I'm out.
get them out.
Jeez, that's
expensive at 80.
That's for him, the D12 and the chainsaw one.
You can have a demon rabbit instead.
Yeah, I'll go for that. Yeah.
That's 3 Nesquik bunnies. That is.
I'm surprised they even made that. An M&M.
It's so good though.
Right, I think we'll start calling it a wrap there, guys. If we're okay with that.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, let's go around the panel and ask what you got coming out in the next week or so, and then we can say the thank yous to people in the chat. So we'll go from below or that way. Which way will we go? We'll go tech first.
Okay, so coming up from me, I'm going to hop on side stream in a bit. I think I'm going to be on London Calling tomorrow. And it's both mine and Sai's birthday on Sunday. So I think we're going to do a live stream. So you're more than welcome to all hang out there.
Good birthday for that.
And then, yeah, I just really want to try and get a video out at some point next week. Better stay tuned. I'm on the road to 1,000 subs. I'm about 80 away, I think. So yeah, so I need to start uploading videos, and I think I won't be too far away from hitting that milestone. So yeah, just keep an eye out, I guess.
Cabbage?
Tomorrow I'm doing my usual little stream with Lego Dad and Lego Fan, or not Lego Dad anymore, whatever it's called, Heartbeat, Brickbeat.
Heartbeat.
And then, yeah, I'll just offend everyone. Let's carry on. And then I'm going to try and do a reaction video, but I keep getting sent the same video, and I really don't want to watch it, but I'll do it anyway. And then I'll do some stop motion. Oh, I've got my stop motion with our Lego Life tomorrow, which is
very nice.
I'm really excited about, because it's like a nature kind of one. And I'm doing the commentary on some of them, and they did some.
It's like a collab, this one, isn't it?
Yeah, so they've done 3 and I've done 3. So it's premieres on my channel at 7, and then theirs at 7:30. So check that out. It's going to be good fun. And that's about it, really. Whatever else I fancy, you know.
Nice.
And Clicker?
Might drop some Harry Potter news, maybe. I feel like it. Maybe Saturday, I think. And then I might try a different style video of like kind of a countdown-y style vid. Then any news and leaks, really. Not much else, really. It's kind of like the quiet season, like you said before.
Well, now that we've also said as well, it's now time to start producing music videos.
It is. I've got some good ideas. I know, Tech, I sent you one the other week. And yeah, I've got some good ideas. I just need. It'll be that perfectly good. That's all.
More videos for Cabbage to react to as well.
Yes.
I'm going to try and do I'm not going to do a drunk one again. That's never going on the internet.
Oh my God, I wish I could do that.
I can send it to you if you want, Tech, but
that was a good video.
It's pretty good.
That was amazing, that one.
I'll send you a Tech.
Yeah, please do.
Might never come on the internet, that one.
Oh, man.
Cool.
Oh, cool. Right. We're going to say some thank yous to the people in the chatty chat here. So we've got that random Rick. Thank you for coming on, coming into the chat. Jewel Face was here for quite a while as well. A&A Hobbies came in. And we have, let's just scroll up this one, Gallifrey Bricks. Sco was in there as well. I actually didn't say hello to him, so hello, Sco, if you're still there. Oh, sorry about that. I missed that one completely. And we had Lego Fan UK. We had Heartbeat, Brickbeat. OBR was in as well. Quite a few in there, and we had some earlier ones as well. And Cy O'Connor was on the stream, obviously, earlier on. Bricky Ty. Yeah, if there's anybody else, sorry for missing out, but thank you all for joining us. Yes, lovely jubbly. Thank you to my lovely panel. And
Cheers,
we'll
guys.
see everybody else again later.
See you later.
See you later, guys. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.